Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Beat the Book. It is finally week one, Thursday night football. Chiefs, Ravens. I'm your boy BigAL Bettor. Welcome to the channel. I got my partner in crime over here.
MattyBets, baby, let's go. We got football tonight.
Yes, we do. I'm so excited, Matt. How are you feeling about this video?
I'm great. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, football's back. We're back. Season's going to be long. Hopefully, it lasts longer than it did last year. I hate it when it's over.
Whew,
Hate the off season. We got
it's the
other
worst.
sports to, kind of act like they're the NFL, but they're not even close.
Not even close. Not even close. Well, we
Mm-mm.
get a banger, too, for the first game. Chiefs, Ravens. It's been talked about. It's been debated about. I'm excited to jump into this one. How about you?
Yeah, I'm ready whenever you are. I mean, like you said, great matchup, first game. It's literally the AFC Champs rematch where it was just a really low scoring game. And obviously, the books think it's going to be different. We think it's going to be different. Hopefully, we'll see once we get into our picks. But yeah, I mean, it was a low scoring game, and I'm hoping for something. I mean, it's start of September. It's going to be nice weather. It shouldn't be super cold. So we
Nope,
should have
no
a really
weather's going to be a
exciting
factor.
game. Hopefully.
Hopefully it's a banger. Last year the Chiefs opened it also. They played the Lions, they lost. So it'll be interesting to see how this game goes. Anyway, without further ado, guys, let's not waste any time. We're just going to jump right into it. Matt, we're going to look at the spread first, and then we're going to give you guys our leans on the over-under. We're each going to give our individual picks, and then we're going to be doing a head-to-head with all our primetime picks throughout the year, where we're going to pick one of the picks, so spread or an over-under, and Matt's going to pick one. I'm going to pick one. We're going to track them throughout the season to see who does better. And then we're going to jump into a 4-pick parlay afterwards that will pay anywhere from, plus 800 to plus 2,000, probably somewhere in that range.
Maybe,
Matt will have one.
maybe,
I'll have
yeah.
one. Potentially a little bit more, potentially a little bit less, depending on how crazy the parlay is. And then we'll give you guys our lean on touchdown scores, just straight up bets, and that'll basically be the video. Did I miss anything there, Matt?
No, you got everything pretty much covered. Yeah, I think it's just
Okay.
time to jump into it. Honestly, I'm excited.
All right.
Want to win some
All
money.
right, let's do it. Okay, so we got the Ravens versus the Chiefs in Arrowhead.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Chiefs
whoa, whoa,
minus
whoa.
3.
Yeah, I was gonna say
What?
at the Chiefs. You said Ravens versus the Chiefs, and it's like whoa, 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 pump the brakes. Like it's at the Chiefs.
Ravens Chiefs
There you
in
go.
Arrowhead.
There
There
we
we
go.
go. My bad. And Chiefs minus 3. Over under is set at 47 or 47.5, depending on the book you're at.
Yeah, for me it's 46.5. Like we've said in the past two videos, for the whole entire season, I'm gonna be on FanDuel, and Big Al over here, he's gonna be on DraftKings. So we're gonna have a little bit
DraftKings has
different
it at
odds.
47.
And for me it's 46.5. So if
Okay.
you're hung up on that half point, go somewhere else. But without further ado, let's jump into it. So we got the spread here. We got, like Al said, -3 for the Chiefs. They're at home. I don't know if I really like the spread here. I really wish they'd
Okay.
give me a little bit more on the Chiefs. I think I'm definitely leaning toward the Chiefs just because they're at home, lowering the banner or
Okay.
raising the banner, however you want to say it. Um,
Sure.
just came off 2 Super Bowl wins in a row. Last year they lost to the Lions. I think this year's going to be a little different. I think they're going to, come out with a bang. They got a new rookie receiver that they want to try out, test out, kind of probably give him the ball a lot too. So I see it being a little bit more high scoring than last year was. So I am leaning toward the over and also Chiefs winning. So I'd take the -3 because I don't think it's going to
What
be
do
like a
you
1 point game.
what do you envision for a final score? Touchdown
Um.
or 4 points?
Oh, you mean like spread? Yeah, I'd say 4. I mean, maybe even
Okay.
3. I think the book actually has it really good. I think it could be a field goal game where it's tied going into the end of the game, kick a field goal, boom, there you go. Spread doesn't even it doesn't hit.
It's a
It's just a
push.
push. Yeah.
Push.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, I think it'd be better
Okay.
to put the spread in with like something like the over. Um, yeah, that's what I
So
would
you're on the
personally be
Chiefs
doing.
minus 3,
Yeah, and then I also like the
and
over a lot
you're
too.
riding the over. How heavy are you on?
I'm not heavy on the over, but I do like it over 46.5.
You're
I
just
mean,
leaning.
I really like it being like I could see it being 23-23, something like that, and
Okay.
then field goal to win the game. I could see that happening, but I
Mm,
do envision it being like a 27-30 game.
wow.
hmm
Okay. That's
How about you?
quite over. I am gonna be leaning the opposite way. I'm taking the Ravens plus 3, and I'm taking the under 47. Both these defenses were really good last year. I'm expecting them to come back in and be pretty close to that. And defenses play well, and unders play first week of the year most times. So I'm on the under, and you're going to give me +3 on the Ravens. I can't not take that. They have a chance to win this game, and since Lamar and Mahomes came into the league the same year, they're both 5-1 in week 1. So
Okay.
it's like
It's a
it's basically a
toss-in.
pick.
That's
But
why
you're going
it's
to get me
plus
Derrick
3.
Henry,
Yeah.
Lamar, and John Harbaugh coming into Arrowhead. And I think they're just going to have a little chip on their shoulder because they know these guys kept them from getting the Super Bowl last year. And so I think they just get a little bit of revenge. That's what I'm kind of playing the angle of.
Yeah, that's true. I can also see the Ravens being like, we were the ones that kept ourselves out of the Super Bowl by not running the ball in the second half. But that's neither
Well,
here nor
that
there.
kind
I
of
mean,
that's what I'm saying. And so it's revenge slash let's not make the mistakes we made last time. We're just
but
gonna
it's also the same for the
we know
Chiefs.
why we lost. We know how we lost. Let's just do what we would have done last year, and we'll win.
Okay, fair enough. All right, well,
That's my
so
take.
you got plus 3, I got minus 3. I have the over, you have
Okay.
the under. So we're
Correct. So,
opposite sides of the
for
spectrum.
your prime time pick against me,
hmm
what are you riding or dying on?
I'm riding on the over. I'm taking that. I'm not taking the spread. I don't care who wins this game. Give me the over 46 and a
Taking
half.
the over. Okay. Over 40. Are you saying 46.5 or are you taking the 47?
We'll take the 47. That's fine. I won't get a bonus for it, but yeah, we'll do over 47.
Okay.
Because
Over
I'll even
47.
take a push. That's fine if the game is at 47. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the under.
Okay. Cool. So we will have a winner for this game at least.
We will
Going into
have a
the
winner for
prize
this game.
picks for the year. Yeah.
There's no chance I was going to take the same pick as you on this one, just because we were both on opposite sides of it.
hmm
I thought about taking the +3 for the Ravens, but I feel more safe taking just the under.
You like
So
taking the
I'm
under
gonna go
because I took the over. So you're like, if this game's over, then he'll
right,
beat me. So
right,
you're
right,
like, yeah, go with your gut, I
right,
guess.
right. Exactly. So I'm on the under. You're on the over.
Yep, those are our
With
prize
that
picks.
being said, you guys let us know in the comments how you think the game's gonna go. We're gonna jump into now the 4-pick parlay. Matt,
4-pick
hit
parlay.
me with your 4 picks, your
All right.
odds.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go through my 4-pick parlay. I don't have exact odds, but here, let me get to them real quick, I guess. I'll tell you the odds or the picks first that I have. I got Mark Andrews anytime touchdown. I really like Mark Andrews. Same thing. Isaiah Likely's a little
MA.
worrisome about maybe taking some touchdowns away from him, but
Okay.
I mean it's still Mark Andrews. He's literally the number 1 tight end there, and I got him. He's plus 180. So you're getting plus 180 for Mark Andrews to get a touchdown. I'm going to take that and throw it in the parlay like 9 times out of 10. And then
Okay.
moving on, second pick of the parlay, just 4 picks here. We got Derrick Henry over 65.5 rushing yards. I think it's pretty
Okay.
easy, pretty straightforward. I like the over 65.5. We all know who Derrick Henry is. He's a beast. And Derrick Henry can easily get that in 1 rush. So let's just take it
Yep.
for the 65.5. Keep plugging away. I think he probably gets 18 rushing attempts, probably.
Okay.
18 rushing
If he gets
attempts.
18 rushing attempts and doesn't get over 65 plus, that's problematic.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to do that. That's minus 113. So we'll throw that on there. And then secondly, we're going to take yards for Travis Kelce. Mr. Swift, as some people call him, Mr. Swifty.
Mr. Swift, what is
Yeah,
his line at?
his line is, I'm taking him 50 plus for yards, and it's minus 178. So I'm doing alternate
50
receiving yards. I'm
plus.
not taking the over/under for his yards that the
Okay.
book has him set at, but I'm going with 50. I thought about going with 60 plus because it's minus 108, so it's a little bit better odds, but I like the safe floor here. Like, we're not trying to make millions of dollars on this one. We're literally trying to get a good parlay, something that,
That hits.
exactly. That's the kind of like the game plan here. So after we
Right.
get Kelce with minus 178 for 50 plus yards, we're going to go down and take another Chief here because we had first 2, Mark Andrews, Derrick Henry. We had 2 Ravens. I like to
Yep.
even it out. We're going to go 2 Chiefs here. We're going to do Rashee Rice, 40 plus receiving yards. And that's minus
RR.
330. So
How many
obviously,
receiving yards?
40 plus.
40 plus. Okay.
Last year, Rashee Rice was the number 1 receiver on this team by far, no question. He's not getting suspended, or at least not that we know of so far with the whole offseason crap that happened in there. So if he does get suspended, we'll probably see that next year. So I'm going to take him 40 plus yards. He's the number 1. Get him the ball, and I mean, he should have 40 receiving yards. I'm hoping before the end of the first half. And
Okay.
I mean, a lot of these could actually happen before
Catch
the.
that thing in the first quarter would be insane.
Well, probably not the first quarter because you got Mark Andrews touchdown, but
No, I mean the Rashee Rice. Just check that off first
yeah,
quarter.
exactly. And that's minus 330, so it's pretty good. 40 yards isn't a ton for a number 1 receiver to get. I know that they're playing against the Ravens, but I mean, that's 40 yards for your star receiver, so I'll take that. And then all those put together, because that's one's minus 330, so it lowered it a little bit of what it could have been. It could have been like 1100 if we wanted to take Rashi Rice for 50 plus or 60 plus, but we're sitting
Okay.
at a plus 906
You
there.
should play it
So
safe. Play it safe. Let's
play
make
it
sure this
safe.
thing hits.
Nine times your bet there. I mean,
It's
it's not a
plus
bad
900.
pick, and I don't think anybody is gonna sit here and like, hey, let me know in the comments if you think any of these doesn't happen. The only one that I'd say that I'm kind of a little iffy on is Derrick Henry over 65.5. But it's just because
Okay.
we don't know the work usage that he's going to get. If he's only going to get stuff like near the goal line or on third down where they're kind of faking it to him to throw the ball deep, we'll see. But,
Correct.
I mean, we don't know what these teams are going to be. So with what we do know, we're taking Derrick Henry over 65.5. That's a no-brainer. Behind the Ravens offensive line, yeah.
Okay. And you did build this parlay on FanDuel. We're using
Yep,
different books, just so you guys as the viewers know. Throughout the season, he's going to be using FanDuel mostly. We'll switch it up, and I'm going to be using DraftKings mostly. But always, as we've been saying, shop around, find the best lines, find the best deals because books vary. So
definitely.
always shop around. Have multiple. If you're in a state where you can have multiple books, play multiple books because you're going to be able to find value in lines and get better return on your investment. Um, I don't hate that, Matt. That's pretty good.
I
I
think
feel
so
like
too. It's the first one.
that's
You know,
pretty
we're
solid.
not going for the moon here. It's the first parlay. It's the first game. Let's keep it simple. Just get a
Keep it
quick
simple.
nine
Make
times your
some
money,
money.
and
9x.
take that 9x and do it
Okay.
on 9 different games on Sunday.
I've got for my 4-pick parlay, I have Lamar Jackson throwing for 225 plus passing yards.
Okay, I like that with my Mark Andrews pick for sure.
I like Derrick Henry for 70 plus rushing yards.
Okay,
So
you're
I
going a little bit
hope
higher.
you're right. I hope you're right and he rushes 18 times. If he breaks one for 10, 15 yards and the rest are 3, we're going to be really close
Yeah,
to that number. And then I've got Isaiah
Isaiah.
Likely.
Okay,
Isaiah Likely over 1.5 receptions.
okay, I like that a lot actually. That seems easy.
And then sticking with the theme of the under for the game, I'm taking under 23.5 total points for the first half.
Okay, so what's that? 3 touchdowns and a field goal? Can't happen.
3 touchdowns.
And
Yep,
a field goal
exactly.
can't happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm thinking 2 touchdowns, 2 field goals. We're right at 20. How you doing? Keep it moving.
I do like that pick a lot because mostly in like the first game of the year, it's normally off to a slow start. Like you were saying, like, play the under for every game. Usually week one's unders, but also just like the first half of games in the first week are usually under. Then if they do start scoring a lot of points, it'll be in the second half.
Right, because
That's
they've
what it
kind of
seems
felt
like.
it out. They've been hit a little bit. They feel a little warm up.
The
They feel
blood's
looser.
flowing. Yeah,
And
exactly.
defense plays early, like we've been saying for a long time. Also, this parlay is plus 1,500,
Okay. I don't hate
which
it.
is pretty good odds for what it is. I think the toughest one to hit there, like with you, you're worried about Derrick Henry,
Yeah.
70 plus. That was an alt line because I think his line was right at 65.
Mhm.
Um, I think the toughest probably Lamar for the
Yeah, I
225
think so
plus.
too. The 225 is a lot, but for the first game, but also at the same time
Right.
too, you might be able to still get that under, and Lamar could throw for 150 in the first half.
Or he
So,
throws a screen pass to Derrick Henry that goes for 40. You know what
yeah,
I
but
mean?
I'm just
Like
saying they could go
it
down to
doesn't
the
take
red
much.
zone 3 times and kick field goals. So,
Sure. Sure.
and Lamar could get a ton of yards that way. So, okay, well there you
Absolutely.
go. There you have it. Those were our
We got 2
two.
solid parlays. We put some time and effort into those ones.
hmm
We both feel really good about them. I'm gonna probably bet Matt's. I don't know if Matt's gonna touch mine, but I'll probably bet Matt's
I'll
parlay
have to
because I
look
kind
at
of
it
like it.
again and go over it and talk with my financial advisor and see if it's something that I should do.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, he's
All right, and then we're gonna jump into touchdown scores for the game. Just straight up bets on touchdown scores. I know Matt likes to parlay those for some crazy odds. Personally, I just take those things straight up based on how I feel about them. Matt, what do you got for me for touchdown scores in this game
Okay,
that you like?
so first of all, to kind of explain to the viewers what I do normally, just in
Perfect.
case they didn't know. So, like you said, I like to parlay touchdown scores. I'm always optimistic that there's going to be 6 touchdown scores in a game. So, for the most part, like, let's just say you want to take 4 touchdown scores for one game. The odds get insane, which is just stupid. So, let's try to go for a little bit of a reach here. We'll start it off by taking, let's just say Lamar Jackson. Not really that much of a reach.
Sure.
He's pretty good for it. They do have Derrick Henry now, so we'll see. Lamar Jackson is plus 220 for a touchdown. Okay, throw him on the parlay.
Right.
Then let's take, who do we think? Let's just take Derrick Henry, minus
Okay.
125. We're going to take him anyway. We do like both of them to get a touchdown this week. but we'll see. Then we're going to go with the number 1, Rashee Rice. He's going to get a touchdown
Yep.
too. Okay, there's 3 touchdown scores. Let's throw one more in on here. I mean, we got Rashee Rice, we got Lamar, we got Derrick Henry. Let's even it out and take another Chief. I don't really like Mahomes to run it in for himself. Let's take, Al, what do you think here? Let's take Pacheco or Kelsey? Which one?
Oof. I would lean to Pacheco, but he's the top for odds, so you're not going to get as good of a number. I think if you're
Kelsey's actually favored over
take
him.
Kel-
On my
not
book
on
at least.
DraftKings.
Let's just throw
Not
in
on
Pacheco.
DraftKings.
You said you like Pacheco more. So we'll throw in
I
Pacheco
like
there.
Pacheco had a good year. Yeah,
So
yeah.
those are 4 touchdown
Okay.
scores. The highest odds that we got was plus 220. One of them was a minus 125. And we're already at 37 times your money. It's just insane the amount of odds that happen when you take 4 touchdown scores to all get it. So if you're placing $10 and you're winning about $370. So it's not bad. That's what I like to do. But I will say I'll give you my 4 touchdown scores that I do like this week. I do like Lamar. I do like Derrick Henry. I think Derrick Henry's almost guaranteed to get a touchdown. And Lamar is just he's just always good for it. He can be 20 yards out and still get a touchdown there. So and then I do like Kelsey and I like Pacheco. I'll throw both of them in there. I did put Rice in the other one, which I do like too.
So the 4 in the parlay are the 4 you like?
No, because I had Rashee Rice in the parlay. But I'm going to take
Okay, so
Rashee
you
Rice
just
out.
threw him in the parlay for fun?
The parlay was for fun, just to kind of show people what for taking one favorite and then one reach, I guess you could say, at plus 220. It just shows you what it can be.
So you would actually take Kelsey in there.
I'd take the
instead of
3
Rashee.
favorites, which is Henry, Kelsey, and Pacheco, and then throw in Lamar in there. And that one's 27 times your money, so not as good, but still really good for 4
DraftKings, that's
touchdowns.
plus 3,000.
Yeah. So FanDuel and DraftKings are going to be a little different, but it's still 25 to 30 times your money for 4 touchdown scores. And then if you wanted to just take, let's just say, Lamar and Rashee Rice, you're looking at plus 622. Throw one more on there, it jumps up to 1690. So you can have fun with it if you want to. If you like a game that's high scoring, then take a couple touchdown scores, see what happens. But it's a really good return on investment for sure.
Okay. If I'm gonna throw, I'm just gonna throw I'm gonna throw 2 your way that I like for this game. I love. I don't know why. Isaiah Likely for value plus 600 on DraftKings for an anytime touchdown scorer. I think that's a good play. He had a good time last year when Mark Andrews was out, and even when Mark Andrews came back, he was still catching touchdowns. He's a big guy, good red zone guy. It seems like Lamar likes him, so I like Isaiah Likely. And then as just kind of a flyer, I'm gonna throw Zay Flowers in there too. He had a big year last year, and he's kind of their speedy guy. So I think, and Lamar also likes him. So I took 2 Ravens, but I think Travis Kelce's a lock for a touchdown week 1 too.
He's a second favorited on FanDuel, so it makes sense.
I don't know if I'm gonna bet him, but
if you do feel really good about those 2
like,
picks though, and you throw Zay Flowers and Isaiah Likely into a parlay, it's plus 1800. So and it's 550 and 220 or 210 over here on FanDuel. So
that's pretty good. If Flowers and Likely both get a touchdown, and then the Chiefs do their thing, I don't know if we're gonna get that many points in this game. So that's the only thing. But as far as betting these separately, I would I'm probably gonna have a ticket on Likely.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's 6 times your money. Why wouldn't you do it?
6x.
And he's the second tight end, and he's actually a big focal point last year in their offense. So.
Right. Absolutely. So
Alrighty.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. This was week 1. This is game 1. We'll be back tomorrow with a reaction to this game and with our picks for Packers Eagles in Brazil. Let us know in the comments what you agree with, disagree with, and good luck. Let's all beat the book. And football's back, baby. Come on, Matt.
Football's back. Let's go, baby. Everybody stay safe and, bet safe too. Bet smart. Bet smart.
Protect the bag.
Protect the bag and beat the book. Later.